Ladies and gentlemen, I am SidAlpha. Hack and slash video games with platforming elements used to be all the rage, but they've fallen somewhat by the wayside over recent years. However, there are games like Devil May Cry and other simpler games like this that carry on that mantle. Now here we have Gnomes vs. Fairies, an interesting little offering from Prismic Studios that features a game that doesn't take itself too seriously and embraces the cheesy simplicity of the old-style action RPG platformer. But before we get into the game itself, let's take a quick look at the options menu. Okay, what is it with games that refuse to actually do proper options menus? Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe we're facing another one of these games. Okay, no, I'm not going to prejudge. Just because you use the stock Unity options menu doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad game. I mean, it's just because everyone I've reviewed so far has been. Doesn't necessarily mean that yours will be. But we're not going to prejudge. We're gonna take a little break, take a little breather, and then we're going to come back and we'll do this right. Okay, so here we have Gnomes vs. Fairies. Now, the premise of the game is that gnomes use crystals for power, and they had found a new crystal. However, the crystal shattered and spewed forth an army of fairies who captured all of the gnomes. Well, all but one. Your quest is to go through and free all of the caged gnomes and capture all of the fairies, using a variety of abilities, equipment, and weapons along the way. Now, the gameplay is pretty standard fare. You have a weapon and a secondary piece of equipment that can be cycled out. Your weapons consist of a variety of ranged and hand weapon attacks, and yes, this game does do a fair amount of platforming, which is done for the most part rather well. Now, in addition to that, once you get past the tutorial levels, you're introduced to the Gnome City, which serves as a safe hub where you can speak with NPCs, explore shops, and purchase equipment. However, the game touts controller support and will push it in your face at every possible opportunity, even to the point where they have an NPC telling you about how the game supports controllers. Now, I have no idea whether they were being serious or telling a joke, but I thought it was funny as hell. Now, the graphics are fairly basic and actually look like they might have come out of a stock Unity asset package, but this is no asset flip, no. Featuring unique and creative level designs, this game offers far more content than I had originally assumed. I mean, multiple parent zones house multiple sub-arenas or areas that are full levels in their own right, so making each level turn into a series of levels that you have to contend with, meaning that this game has a surprisingly good amount of content. Now, the game is bear in mind though, not without its problems. Rife with minor graphical glitches and other issues, this game could be served better by a few more months of QA before it was released. Now, I got stuck in multiple areas. The game suddenly decided it didn't want to accept input when in conversation menus countless times happened, forcing me to hit escape and then having to go back in. And the game tells you you need to double jump in multiple areas, even though that patently does not work. There's no friggin' double jump, at least in my copy of the game. And even my damn save file got wiped out somehow. I have no idea how. I went back into the game today and found that both of my saves were flat out missing. Just gone, forcing me to start over after several hours of gameplay. Now, the game does run at a good frame rate in spite of all these glitches and graphical errors and save file wipes, which it's easily able to maintain 140 frames per second and is being able to stay there even at higher resolutions. However, the bugs do need to get taken care of, as they really do take away from the game in a big way. So, is Gnomes vs. Fairies worth it? Well, yes. I mean, despite the many errors, glitches, and even the save game wipes, there is a good game here. I had fun with it. It's charming, funny, and the level designs and gameplay are solid. I enjoy the time I spent with it, and if you're looking for a simple yet fun game to pass away the time with, you could do far worse than Gnomes vs. Fairies. Now, it is available on Steam for $10 or your regional equivalent. Once again, boys and girls, thanks for watching. I am SidAlpha, and I will see you next time. Hi there, boys and girls. Thanks for checking my video out. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to hit that like button and maybe even that subscribe button. Trust me, it works really good. Don't forget to share with your friends, and if you're interested in following me on Twitter and Facebook, the links for that are in the description down below. I also have a Patreon if you're interested in helping to support the growth of my channel, and the link for that is down below as well. And once again, thanks for watching and supporting my channel, guys. I really appreciate it.